Good afternoon. We're actually in Arnside, which is Arnside in Lancashire? I think it's in Lancashire, but we're heading to Cumbria. Or the other way, it's kind of on the border. Arnside's absolutely beautiful. Hopefully, just see the beach up there. And we've rushed this video because I wanted to get the cat in. So we're in the Fighting Cocks, and we found a little shaded table. And this little cat's decided to join us. So I haven't done a script for this video, it just looked so well, I thought, right, rush it on really fast. So we get you in. It's a bit shaded here and it's very hot. So I'm sure he's quite I think that's why he's here. I don't think he likes me, I think it's just shaded here. That's why he's here. So just on the way to Grange-over-Sands to see him run. And I've got my new Qodosen radio, and I thought we'll just see what we can get on it round here. So what I've done is we're going to have a quick shot round Medium Wave and Shortwave. So what I've done is just put a little bit of wire and just put it over this fence that you can see at the back. So it's not a really technical aerial, it's just a damn sight better than just having the telescopic aerial. So I'm going to have a look, because it's Sunday, there's always really interesting things on 6 megacycles. Some of them are licensed from Holland way or Germany. Some of them are old pirates that have been there for years and years. So let's see what we can get. So I've just had a quick look. So I won't know what these are because they always use different frequencies all the time, and I've only just switched on, so I haven't had enough time to actually find out what they are. There's someone on 6290, which has got that 80s vibe at the moment. They were doing Night to Remember a minute ago. Let's just have a flick up to the 6300 part. So that's 6320, and that he's kind of changed frequencies of late. So that's a weekend music radio. It has been on 6325 for ages. But in the latter weeks, it seems to be on 6320, and that's basically only on at the weekend, so it'll be on Saturday and Sunday. It usually turns on just before midday sometimes. It doesn't go all through the night a lot of the time. See if there's anyone else on. Just having a quick flick round. There's sometimes someone on 6205, but not today. Maybe later. It's about, what is it? It's just after 3 now. At 6140. It's Radio Ogner. So usually shortwave 6 megacycles is not very good in the summer, but it's actually performing okay. If we had a decent area, these signals would come in quite well. Again, I've got my elbows length on this table, and the bony, so it's quite uncomfortable. So yeah, it's
for Southern Europe and beyond on shortwave. This is Radio Europe.
Dit is Radio Europa met muziek voor een jonge generatie en oude generatie.
That's 6130 Radio Europe or Radio Europa, whichever you want to call it. It's always confused me because there's another one that calls itself a similar thing. But they've been coming in, I think they're from Germany, 6130, and they're actually licensed. And they've been coming in mid-afternoon in the UK quite well for the last week or so. That's Radio Mi Amigo and 6085, just about. There's a bit of a pumping dance stuff there on 5900. That'll be Dutch, I should think. So actually, let's try and 500, yeah. So I'm actually quite surprised that these in high sun are actually coming through quite well. Just on this little bit of aerial stuff. Let's see, what I'll check as well is channel 292 on 31 meters. See how that's coming through.
That's their energy.
Jeez.
Power and energy infrastructure. So there are a long list of Chinese companies that actually do that.
Look at that. That's a bit of a surprise. 2495.
Chinese companies growing from domestic champions into regional champions.
That's 120 meters. And because we're in high sun, don't usually get a lot on 120 meters, but that sounds like Radio China to me, and it's absolutely blasting in here. Wow.
It's one category where China has the absolute dominant leadership position on a global basis, right?
Sounds like Radio China. Didn't expect that on 120 meters. Sorry, I've disturbed you, haven't I? It's 6970, I think, isn't it? Yeah, there's no sign of a channel 292, I'm afraid. And that usually comes through this autumn. That was coming through really well. Let's just see. I haven't had enough time with this radio to actually know how to, because I've been working how to bony elbow, how to work it properly. But it is a really good set. It's a Qodosen DX286. Now there's another model that looks very familiar to it, but it's not a DX286. That was the earlier model. If you're going to buy one of these for about 80 quid, I really like them, but make sure you get this model. If you're into listening to stuff on upper sideband, low sideband like radio amateurs, this is not your set because it doesn't do it. As I've said on other videos. But if you're just into broadcast radio, yeah, I can't really fault it, to be quite honest with you. Let's have a quick look around medium wave. There you go. Every time I think it's quite sad. Every time I go through AM, it always goes on to 198, where obviously the Droitwich transmitter's gone now. That's 1368, the Manx radio transmitter, and this week it's broadcasting Radio Caroline till 9 o'clock tonight. Ow, elbows. I know what'll come through really well. So this is the 6935 live, and this is we did a video of this, so it's not actually far away from us. So it's the transmitting station from Barrow and Furness. If you look at my videos, you'll find it. So it broadcasts at the moment 5 live on BBC Radio Cumbria, which is on 836. Ow! Just about getting Radio Scotland. Yeah, and Radio Cumbria on 837. Did I say 6? I mean 837. And after this we'll get 5 Live 909. Is that coming from Moorside Edge? Probably. Oh, just about there. 936, that's Dale's radio.
That size guy online. It's easy really. The hardest part is remembering the name.
1089, TalkSport. That's about it really. This is just a short video. Any radio news? Well, the sad radio news, and we've got to do a video about it having a big stretch there. The saddest radio news at the moment, slowly they're starting to change the turn the BBC Radio 5 live transmitters off. They've just turned one off. At the end of this month, they've turned one off in Kent, and is it one in Dorset Way? Maybe, I can't remember. So 2 go this way this month, and they were all supposed to be turned off by the end of December 2027. All these transmitters are things that Radio 1 and Radio 2 used to use years ago, before they abandoned medium wave, and now like 5 Live was invented, and TalkSport used the same sites as well. So I think all these sites they'll slowly turn off. So the smaller transmitters like the one we've just been listening to in Barrow and Furness, that's about 1.5 kilowatts. So they'll turn all those small ones off first, and then the big ones like Droitwich long wave's gone, but it's still got 2 mega medium wave transmitters there, one with TalkSport on and one with 5 Live. Same with Moorside Edge up here, massive transmitters. They'll be the last to go, but it will be the end of medium wave, I think, because what will happen is 5 Live pull out, because TalkSport are in the same site. Will the site be cost effective to run for just one broadcaster? Probably not. So I think TalkSport will go at exactly the same time. I might be wrong about this, but anything BBC wise will be gone by December 2027 on medium wave. And the way that the BBC are talking at the moment, they're really panicking. Not as many people are paying the TV license, etc, etc. I think the new manager of 5 Live said he was happy for 5 Live and medium wave to go sooner rather than later. So we actually might find that this happens quicker than we think it will. Hopefully not, because those strong signals, even though I'm not really into TalkSport, I don't mind a bit of 5 Live in the morning, but once those strong signals have gone, it's really hard to get stuff on your old valve sets. They really do need a really solid, strong signal. Where these things, I'll just pick up different things that are weaker. I might get a pirate radio station from Northern Ireland, or I might get stuff from the other side of the world. I mean, a lot of people stay up to certain times, and now the medium wave band's getting clearer, radio stations from America are coming through, so medium wave's not dead for enthusiasts like us, but for general listeners it'll become dead by next year, which is really, really sad. Dead sad. So I hope this was set up really fast because of Kitty Cat. Hello. I was going to sit down and write a script, but I thought you'd run away, and I thought this would make a really, really nice summary video. So we did it ad hoc. But yes, loving the radio. Got other videos to do. I've had a few more buy me coffees. If you want to buy me a coffee, the link's at the top, so I need to thank them at some point, because everyone knows I'm always late with this. And we've had our first member on YouTube. It's a YouTube membership, so we've had the first, I can't remember his name, I've looked it up, so I've got to do a video thanking everyone for that. I think I've had about 4 more coffees. I don't get a hell of a lot, but I've got my first member on Facebook. YouTube, which is great. Oh, right. I think I'm gonna go, and I've got to go, and I've got to look up the times of the trains because I've got to get to my mum's as well. I think they're every hour, but I don't trust Sundays with things cancelling and stuff like that. So the thing that you're actually looking at is for a phone now, and I need my phone to check what the trains are doing, just in case I bump into a nightmare. Probably can't see it. I'm going to take a few shots, but you can't see it. The beach looks lovely. I just need a bucket and spade. See you soon. Thanks for watching.